everybody, how y'all doing? My name's McJesse1200. I hope you all enjoyed my last video. I had a lot of fun filming it. And if you want me to do more stuff like that, I'm glad to do stuff like that. Today I'm going to be talking about my top 5 favorite book villains. In my last video I talked about my top 5 favorite books and why I enjoyed them. Today I'm going to be talking about villains. Now, let's go ahead and get started. My number 5 is Ratman from Maze Runner. Why do I enjoy Ratman? One is because of his relationship with Thomas. He had a certain relationship with him, as in Thomas was the one who recruited him in the first place. And before he had lost his memory, before Thomas had lost his memory, he was a completely different person. And now, Thomas doesn't want to go back to his old life. When he found out about his old life, he didn't want to go back to it. Now, another reason I liked him was how he was introduced. He wasn't introduced as the main villain at first. Like, you didn't really find out he was the main villain till the very beginning. Till the very end. And when you found out, even then, you could argue that he wasn't really the big villain. Now, after looking carefully, I found out he was the main villain. And I don't really want to go by the movies. In the movies, Ratman showed up in the Maze Runner movies, but I didn't really like how they did him. And that's because they didn't get his story right there. And I liked him a lot better in the books. And that's why I like. Number 4 is Voldemort from Harry Potter. Why do I like Voldemort? Number 1 is because of his relationship with Thomas. Harry. Thomas didn't even show up in Harry Potter. Alright. The reason why he had he and Harry had a relationship, as in he hated Harry so much that he wanted to kill him. And you see that throughout the books, and why he wanted to kill him. And which brings me to the next reason I like him, his obsession with Harry. He wanted to kill him so bad because he could withstand his power. He couldn't kill Harry, and that is because of Harry's parents' love for him. And Voldemort couldn't stand the thought of the love of his parents being stronger than him. He didn't want anything more stronger than him. And so, another reason I liked him was because of his attitude in the movies. That's something that made him really scary. He would do at nothing. He would stop at nothing to get what he wants. And you see what he would be willing to do throughout the movies. And throughout the books as well. And another character I really liked, number 3, is, many of you probably never heard of her. She's called Galena Cross. She is from the Copernicus Legacy books. And why do I enjoy her is because one is her attitude throughout the book. You see that just like Voldemort, she would stop at nothing to do it. And also, she didn't really have the main reason was not just because of power. She also wanted to continue on the legacy of the Titanic Order. And another thing I liked about her was because motives was another thing I liked about her, and how she was first introduced. She was introduced as a mysterious villain that no one knew anything about. And if you see more about her throughout the books. But that's something I like about these villains, is that some of these villains, they don't show that they are the villain. Alright, number 2 is Slappy from Goosebumps. Now, Slappy isn't really the main villain from Goosebumps. There are multiple villains in Goosebumps. There isn't really one main villain. You probably saw him in the Goosebumps movie, which is an excellent movie for those who haven't seen it yet. I recommend you people watching it. And the next the reason why I liked Slappy is because of his attitude throughout the books, throughout the movies. He had that attitude like someone like Joker and Batman, where he didn't really want to just have power. He also wanted, which brings me to my second reason why I like him, his motives. He wanted to cause fear in people. He also wanted to wreak havoc. He wanted to destroy. He wanted to show everybody that everyone should fear him. And I really liked him as a villain. And also, he couldn't be broke. You couldn't really, and when I say broke, I mean like you couldn't change him. He already made up his mind he wasn't gonna change. You couldn't do anything to him to stop him. He was too far gone, and he was already, and the only way to take him out was, and which no one could ever really take him out in the books. And in the movies, the only way they took him out was by locking him up in a book. And even that didn't really get rid of him fully. He's still there. So, that's something I really liked about him. My favorite villain is the White Witch from Narnia. I liked her because one was her representation to Satan. She was representing Satan in that books, and I liked that representation. The author did a really good job, and another reason that's actually the main reason I liked her. And the next reason is her backstory. Alright, the next reason I like her, and I wish they showed more of her backstory in the movies, but they didn't, and I was really disappointed. But you know, what can you do? But the last reason I like her is because of her attitude throughout the movies. And she had the same attitude like someone like Voldemort, where she would do anything to get what she wanted. She wanted to be God, and since she couldn't be that, she wanted, she did the next best thing. And I really enjoy, the author did a really good job representing Satan. I really enjoyed it. And I recommend you people reading these, I recommend you guys reading these books, because they are really good books, and I recommend you reading them. I guess that's it for now. Have a wonderful day, and see you later. Bye. Oh, actually, hold on. I wanted to say that I'm going to leave a link down below to my last video. And yeah, now. Bye!